Stop. Don't scroll. Don't check your notifications. Don't even blink. Okay, you can blink, I'm not a monster, but give me your brain for the next few minutes. Today, we are dismantling the biggest lie in the history of personal development. The idea that rest is for the weak. I'm here to argue the opposite. Rest isn't a white flag of surrender. It is a tactical reload. I want you to learn how to rest until you become dangerous again. Most people think the ultimate flex is being booked and busy. We wear burnout like a designer suit, walking around with dark circles under our eyes, acting like we're winning at life. But let's be real. If your car's engine is smoking and the check engine light is screaming, you don't floor the accelerator and brag about how fast you're going. You're not a hustler, you're an arsonist. But why are we so bad at it? Why does sitting still feel like a crime? We live in a world that fetishizes the grind. We've all seen the videos. The guy shouting at you to wake up at 4 a.m., take an ice bath, and work 19 hours a day. We've bought into the lie that if you aren't producing, you're decaying. You're not resting. You're just stagnating in a pool of your own cortisol. Real rest is a presence, not an absence. It's when your mind actually comes back online. Here's a hard truth. Watching 4 hours of a show you don't even like while shoving processed snacks into your face isn't rest. That's sedation. It's you hitting the emergency off switch because you don't know how to actually unplug. We've forgotten the difference between numbing and healing. Most of us are walking around like haunted animatronics, smiling on the outside, but internally, the gears are grinding and the battery is at 1%. You have to stop sedating and start recovering. You've heard the story of the woodcutter. 2 guys, 1 forest. The young guy hacks away for 12 hours straight, sweat pouring, muscles screaming. The old guy takes naps, drinks tea, and sits down every hour. Who wins? The old guy. Not because he's a wizard, but because every time he sat down, he sharpened his axe. If you keep hitting the tree with a dull edge, you aren't being a beast. You're just being inefficient. You're making a lot of noise and producing very little result. Let's talk about tired you. Tired you is a disaster. Tired you forgets where the keys are, snaps at your partner over a dirty dish, and takes 3 hours to write a single email because you keep getting distracted by a Wikipedia page about the history of salt. When you refuse to rest, you aren't saving time. You're leaking it. You're operating with a fried nervous system and a foggy brain. You're making decisions in survival mode, which is the worst place to build a life from. A rested mind sees the moves before they happen. A tired mind just reacts to the chaos. So, here is the challenge for tonight. Turn off the noise. Put the phone in another room. Go stare at the ceiling, pet your dog, or just sit with your own thoughts until you don't feel like you're vibrating at a frequency of 1000 hertz. Build your recovery like your life depends on it, because the version of you that the world is waiting for is currently buried. If this video made you realize you've been numbing instead of resting, make a positive choice right now. Go sharpen your axe, my friend. Hopefully, after a very long nap, I'll see you in the next one.